Welcome back, everyone. Long time no see. Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the Otaku Brothers podcast. My name is Joseph, joining my co-host Ben, where we like to talk about anime and such here on the channel.
We don't like to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I actually hate it. it's
Yeah.
honestly, it's too much, man. It's very stressful. But hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. Apologies for we missed our first week, Ben. God damn.
Actually, not true.
What do you mean not true?
We've missed weeks before.
No, I mean I've uploaded like a 5-minute video, but I mean we've uploaded every week. This is
Oh,
the first
true.
time.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yeah. So unfortunately, guys, we did miss a week for the podcast, but it's okay because we're back and better than ever. We're refreshed. We're ready to go and ready to have some fun, right, Ben?
Nah.
Good. Great to hear. Great to hear. But before we get into the episode, just some stuff we want to cover. Thank you all so much for watching. You know, it means a lot to us. And yeah, apparently commenting is the best way to get the videos to go up. So
Yeah. So just you can spam something.
yeah, just literally spam it.
Please.
Yeah. Just put your thought on the new Chainsaw Man episode or something like that. That'd be great. But speaking of Chainsaw Man, Ben, I got to see Ben over Thanksgiving break. It was fun. We hung out, you know, took some pics and all that stuff.
Look at Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, but well, because I wanted to show off one of the gifts that Ben got me. The other one is right behind me.
So embarrassing.
I know. I just had to show it off because I got to brag about my good old buddy Ben.
Look. It's piss.
Do you like it, Ben? Do you like it?
No, I hate it.
So this is my gift from Ben. It's a character from Chainsaw Man who has not been introduced yet. She's the best, but yeah, I just wanted to. I thought it was awesome, so that was really cool. Glad I got to get my hands on that. And then I got that cool statue back there. So that's pretty cool. It's Jonathan from
Expensive.
Jujutsu. Yeah, how much was it again, Ben? Oh,
It's like 170.
okay. Yeah.
Matthew still hasn't paid me.
You should text him about it. Probably needs
Good,
cash.
good.
So yeah.
Sure, that's not.
It's Jonathan. Yeah. I know.
It
Yeah.
looks like Joseph.
So what happened was pretty much after parts 1 and 2 got released, and then I don't know if you noticed, but like parts 7 and 8, the art style is like very different.
Yeah.
Because Araki like kind of changed his whole like art style. So everyone gets like he redid how all of them look. So now Jonathan and Joseph look so similar. And he like you know how Joseph wears that like pilot cap sometimes?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes Jonathan's wearing that for some reason. So
What?
it's really hard to tell them apart. So yeah. But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean just some random stuff. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I just wanted to say thank you to Ben for getting me that awesome
Very welcome.
gear. And it's it's just really sweet of him. So thank you, Ben.
You're welcome. Of
But
course.
yeah, Ben, anything you want to talk about before we get into the news or anything like that? No.
Well, it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was.
Forgot to mention that. So I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving.
I had a great one.
Yeah, we know. And then over the break, the World Cup has been going on, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But America or USA had
Yeah.
a game against England, but it was a draw.
Yeah,
So
but hey,
is it soccer or football,
take it.
Joseph?
it's I think it's half and half, right? Nothing changes.
Sockball,
Sock ball. Yeah, it's sock ball.
footer. Oh, it's called footer now.
Footer. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but USA plays again tomorrow. If anyone's interested in watching, we play Iran. Oh, Be Real just went off.
Yeah. But
And the Be Real.
oh yeah, are you gonna do it right now?
What's the point of Be Real,
I'm
Joseph?
sorry. But
yeah. But tomorrow I'll be watching.
are you actually you're gonna be
I don't know.
watching it?
I've been watching like all the World Cup games so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw Ronaldo play for the first time. It was funny.
I've actually, yeah, I've never, besides like that US game, I don't think I've really ever watched that many full soccer matches through.
Yeah,
Um, it's hard, dude. It's hard to get into. It's a long sport. It's a long ass sport.
it is.
I
I did it at the exact same time.
think so. I got both of our faces pogging. That's
That's
hilarious.
awesome. Yeah, that's so cool.
But yeah, so sorry, we're taking our B reels. But yeah, I mean soccer it's an interesting sport. I know it's loved everywhere around the world. Um, but it's just one of those things where I don't know, I'm not really that much into it. I'm more of a basketball and football type of guy.
Yeah,
So it's just funny.
it's definitely a slower sport because
Mhm.
this is kind of the first. This is the first World Cup since I played soccer.
Yeah.
I haven't really gotten a chance to watch
Mhm.
any pro soccer, but it's really slow. But
Yeah.
whenever someone scores, it's really
Mhm.
exciting
Yeah.
because no one scored for so long.
I completely agree. You know, Ben, it's actually funny. I think in 2024 the World Cup is coming to Dallas. So we should go to some games, or at least I don't know if it's the World Cup exactly, but like there's gonna be matches
Well, the
from.
World Cup is every 4 years, so that's not
Oh well, there's something going on.
possible.
There's like gonna be games in Dallas, Houston. It's something with Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. Um,
Oh,
so it's something
probably
like
just
that.
one of the leagues. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're gonna be playing at the AT&T Stadium where the Cowboys play. So we should go to a game. That'd be a lot of fun.
For sure.
Yeah, I think it's also kind of weird just because soccer is like one of those sports where you don't have like a set spot where they play. You know, they kind of move around
Yeah.
everywhere. So uh, it's also very hard to follow. But yeah, respect to anyone who's into it. And if you're keeping up with it, that's awesome. Hope you're enjoying it. It's a great time to be a soccer fan or football fan, however you look at it. But yeah. Anyways, we're done. We're not. This is sports. We're not athletic. We watch anime. So um, I guess let's just hop into some anime news, right, Ben? Unless you got anything else to
Yes.
say. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, let's go ahead.
Wonderful.
We're ready to jump in. You
All
can
right,
start off this first topic.
let's do it. Oh, sorry.
As soon as it was JoJo's, you're gonna cover
Yeah,
it.
yeah, no, sorry. I thought you said never mind. But anyways, okay, all right. Let's just get right into it then. So first up, we got some news regarding the video game JoJo's All Star Battle R. If you haven't played it, you should. It's a fun game. It's a fun fighting game. Ben, did you ever get it? I don't think you did, right?
I did not.
Yeah, well, it's a fun game. If you're ever hanging out sometime, we should play it. Um, but yeah, it's out right now. It's been out for quite a while. I think it came out around the same time as Part Six. No, 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 no. It's a little bit after. But anyways, it still just came out. It's a pretty recent game. A lot of fun if you're a JoJo fan. And recently they announced that there's going to be some free bundles coming out on December 1st, which is the same day that the anime is going to be returning for its final part. So some of the new stuff that they're adding is a new secret map, which we don't know about. We're also getting two new characters, Ben. So we're getting Weather Report, which is awesome because I was very disappointed when I heard that he wasn't in the original roster of 50 players. So I'm glad he's coming in because his stand is insane. And once you
Yeah.
finish part 6, you'll understand why. His stand it's insanely OP. So he's gonna be a lot of fun. And then we're also getting another third Poochie form. Um, and I don't want to spoil. They
So I
haven't.
know what happens in part
Okay,
six.
yeah, yeah, but for all of those who haven't watched it, I won't spoil what happens. There's just something, let's just say his first form is with one stand, his second is with a second stand, and you can probably guess what's gonna happen with his third form. So yeah, um, pretty cool stuff if you're a JoJo fan. I'm definitely gonna be checking it out on December 1st. What a time! What a time to be alive, man! So much anime coming up and so much good stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, I think we got the next topic, Ben.
Yeah, speaking of I don't know.
It
There's no connection there. But
was a good attempt.
yeah, speaking of the World Cup, we talked about that a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Um, Japan had a game against Germany.
Yes, they
They
did.
won, but there was something special about that game. They were wearing kits. Kits is the term for like their uniform
Hmm.
and whatnot. but they're wearing kits designed by the Blue Lock author. So that was really cool to see because,
Ah,
yeah, I don't know, it was just really cool seeing a new anime, upcoming manga like this
yeah.
collab with something as big as the World Cup and Japan's national team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No,
so
yeah, it's pretty cool, and the design I just gotta say is really amazing.
yeah,
I like it a lot.
you can actually buy those jerseys with some of the Blue Lock players' names on the back.
Oh, that's sick. Are we gonna get one?
They're like $90.
Are we gonna get
I
one?
mean, that's normal for like a jersey though,
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah. Basketball jerseys are like 70. I know football jerseys are even a little bit more. Baseball jerseys are around the same price, so I mean, it's an average price.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I would get one. They're really cool.
They are. Mm-hmm. Would you wear it or would you just like frame it?
Probably wear it.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be sick. You should get one then.
I might have to.
Well, your
I need to
birthday's.
find where
What?
I need to find where to get them because I saw someone with like a Bachira one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's so cool. I don't know. Dang it. I'll look after the show.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
that's with that.
Awesome.
Uh,
Um,
yeah.
well, moving on, we have some fun news regarding Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagataro. The second season is coming out. I think it's called like Double Attack or something like that, or Surprise Attack or something like that. So, an exciting time to be alive if you're a Nagatoro fan. We just got the second trailer that gave us some fun little teasers and some stuff to get excited for if you're a fan of the show. We got the new intro theme, which sounds pretty fun, very on brand with the show so far. And then we also got some news about when it is going to be not releasing. I don't know why I said that. We got some info with the new characters, um, and it looks pretty cool. Ben, I don't know if Ben's not a fan of the show. Did you even watch it? I always ask you this. No.
No,
Okay, that's fair. I watched it
it's
like
just not my cup of tea.
that's fair. Hey, that's a fair answer. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, we got some cool look at some of the new characters that are going to be introduced, and what it seems like gets teased in the trailer is that there's going to be a new girl who's like kind of bullying Senpai or
Oh,
the main character. So might be some little fun little battle between Nagatoro and this new chick. Um, so just yeah, just fun, just a little fun slice of life show. Um, is that what you would call it? A
it's
romance?
definitely not a slice of life.
A romance comedy, something like that.
Definitely a romance comedy.
Yeah.
That is not a slice of life, Joseph.
I'd call it a slice of life. It's just happy.
What slice of life is
I don't
what
know.
life are you living?
What would you consider a slice of life?
Like normal shows? I
What
don't
is
know.
normal?
That's not a normal show.
What does normal shows mean? Like, just
Okay.
would you consider? Well, like, would Horror Mia be a slice of life show? Your Lie in
I don't
April?
know.
Well, I guess that would be slice of life.
Your Lie in April would be like slice of life romantic
Yeah.
romance.
Doesn't say there's no there's not really that much
Shows like
comedy.
that. I was gonna say like Your Name, but they switch bodies and stuff. That would kind of be a slice of life, but I don't know.
I don't know, Ben. You can't seem to get the term down. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, you know what? No. We're starting this.
Okay. All right.
Examples
Oh
of
my god.
slice of life.
All right. All right. Okay. You know what?
Violet Evergarden.
Okay.
What else is there? K-On.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, Your Lie in April.
I'd say
What is it? That I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
yeah.
That's a slice of life.
Okay. So basically, just yeah. All right.
Or yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
What are the ones doing now?
Would Rent a Girlfriend?
Kind of.
That's probably also rom com. Although I'd argue it's not funny at
A
all.
Silent Voice. Uh, I think that's it. Planet.
Yeah, that's fine. This is a good shot, Ben.
Blue Period is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
You win. You win. I get it.
Yeah. I always win, Joseph.
Okay.
Kiss,
Okay.
kiss.
All right. Well, you want to get on to the next topic then?
Of course I do. Speaking, uh, I'll try that every segment. But
Yeah.
one of the shows we aren't covering, because Joseph isn't caught up,
I'm
is
sorry.
My Hero Academia season 6. You don't
Yeah.
have to apologize. It's okay.
Thank you.
Um,
Thanks.
I had very high hopes for the season.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like a rant from me,
Uh-oh.
um, but season 6 is supposed to be the peak of the manga. Like when I say peak, I mean like the peak of the show.
Okay.
Like we're the climax of the story. It's supposed to be the War Arc or My Hero. Everything's going crazy. Yeah. And Bones, I don't know what they're doing. They're fumbling the bag so hard. Because I was like almost excited for this as I was for Bleach. But they fucked it up so bad.
How, how
TikTok is going crazy. Everyone on TikTok hates it.
how is
It
it
looks like a slideshow.
how is it
Oh my
getting
gosh.
messed up? Is it the animation? Is that what it is? Like the
The animation,
mm-hmm.
the quality, voice acting is kind of meh.
Oh
The
wow.
the the feel of it isn't right. It was supposed to be super dark and like
Mm-hmm.
people are dying left and right,
Yeah.
but they're just doing it in like the middle of the afternoon, and it's stupid. There's no.
Hmm.
So it pisses me off. This so Bones is animating this and Mob Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
Mob
Yeah,
Psycho
I was gonna say
had some pretty good animation.
that's crazy.
So I
Wow.
don't know. I think people have favorites.
I would agree. I would after hearing that. I mean, Mob Psycho has been amazing recently. I don't really see. I mean, they're definitely not fumbling Mob Psycho. Um, but yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, especially because My Hero is such a beloved name with younger fans. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like that would have a lot of attention. And I
Like
mean, it seems pretty mainstream, so I don't see why I wouldn't be getting the best work.
first 3 seasons of My Hero were like perfect. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I loved it then. Season 4 was okay. That's kind of when it went off hill. Season 5, then they're like, oh, great, season 6 is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It just kept going down.
Really? Wow. So do you
So,
even think it's worth watching at this point, or?
I mean, it's still, it's not what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
It's still good. Like, there's still progression to the story and whatnot. Like, these things are still happening no matter
Yeah.
what, but they just could be doing it a lot better than they already are.
Yeah, I get that.
And that would get it a lot more the praise it deserves. But I don't know. I'm gonna add something. Something just popped into my mind
Okay.
later.
All right. Well, while you're
Um,
doing that, I'll talk about our next topic here. Ben, I'm really sorry that you're going through that with My Hero. I don't know how big of a fan you are about the show, but that's still very tragic. I'm sorry to hear that. Um,
uh,
but anyways, on some happier news for all you Jujutsu Kaisen fans out there, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero just became the sixth highest grossing anime movie in the world. That's globally, people. That's crazy. It just passed. What did it just pass, Ben? Wuthering Away. Great anime movie that I've never seen. So yeah, but Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, a great movie. Excited for season two. Finally catching up with the manga. I'm trying to. About to finish the Shibuya incident arc. Finally, because goddamn, there's like over 40 parts, and I'm just so
I
annoyed of
didn't realize
seeing
it was
part.
that
Yeah,
long.
Ben, I was literally I was reading a chapter. I think it was volume 13. I'm like, all right, let's look at the chapter titles. And the whole volume is just Shibuya part like 33 through like 37. I'm just like, dude, I'm so done with this. So
Wait till you get to the culling games. That's
that sounds scary.
it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited, but yeah. So ready for Jujutsu Kaisen to come back. So I'm just consuming as much of it as possible. Um,
So,
it's very mid, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking about it with a friend.
it's good.
No,
It
it's
was
good.
good.
It's good. It's good, but I don't know.
Like
I was just
boring.
like comparing like the characters are like it's just so funny because I was talking to my friend and we were talking about Chainsaw Man and kind of like how the characters are like it's the three-man team kind of concept like Naruto, right? It's you got your Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, um, and it's just like every like when I watch Jujutsu Kaisen, it's like all of the main characters I hate. It's like,
Well,
but let me explain. Like Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, if we could follow that crew, I think the show would be 10 times better, or the manga or the anime. I think Maki and then Panda and that crew are so much better than Itadori, Fushiguro, and Nobara. Even like Nanami, Gojo, all the other characters are more interesting than the main three characters, in my
I kind of
opinion.
agree with you there. I
Yeah.
think I don't I don't really. Oh my god, because Megami and Obara, like they,
Hmm.
I don't. I know there's some importance with Megami, but no Nobara, I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
Like something important just happened with Megami in the Shibuya incident arc that I'm reading right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
And some stuff happened to other characters I won't say, but
yeah,
let's just say some of the better ones aren't here anymore.
yeah.
So it's just like I'm like
But
why like Itadori is like so boring, Ben. Like I'm
it's
just like I don't know.
it's funny because in a lot of the okay, I don't know if you're there yet. I don't want to say it.
I'm right. I think I'm right towards the end. What just happened? I mean, I don't want to say what happened, but
I don't. I'll.
yeah.
I don't know. I'll skip it later. But like Itadori, he hasn't been in it
Hmm.
in I don't know how long.
Really? So some stuff just
Yeah,
happened with Itadori that's going on right now.
yeah. Like
I,
I don't
I,
know. Some of the most interesting things that I've seen from the
mhm.
manga have happened without a lot of the main characters,
Yeah.
which isn't implying anything. They're just literally not
No.
in
Yeah.
the
There's.
story right
Yeah.
now. So I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't.
Like it really takes me back to when the author of Jujutsu Kaisen, whenever he made it, I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero is what he originally pitched and made, and then
Yeah.
he redid everything and started again with Itadori, and I'm like, Yuta was such a cool character, dude. Yuta and like Maki and the guy who can't talk, I forget his name, but all those dudes. I think his name was like Togami or something like that. So I don't know. Um,
Oh yeah.
and then Panda, they were all like that was such a cool group of characters. And now it's like Itadori and then Fushiguro. He's a worse version of like us like of Aki from from Chainsaw Man and or even Sasuke. Like literally he has no depth at all, and it's just he's so plain.
What's up with these about all these like three-man teams in
I
anime? You
know. It's like
know.
a new trend now. It's a new thing that's going on, but oh well. Um, sorry, I didn't mean to ramble there about Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just don't
No,
get me
that's
wrong.
fine. I always thought you like really enjoyed it, but
I do like it. I don't get me wrong. I think I like the like fights and the story. I think it's just I don't like those three main characters. I guess is my real issue with it. But
one thing one
sorry.
thing
Go
at
ahead.
least I like about Jujutsu Kaisen, I mean, I like it, but um, they don't just focus on the main character, like I was
That's
saying.
true. Yeah, there's a lot of world
Like
building.
they'll branch off between everyone. Like everyone
Hmm.
has their own story going on,
Yeah.
and it gives everyone like a sense of depth that a
Hmm.
lot of stories don't do. But
That's true. So
yeah,
that's a good point. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, but I mean that's what I kind of mean is right. It has so many other better side characters and it just focuses right at the
no,
center
for
is
sure.
just these three and it's like really, really.
Yeah,
But I don't know what happens, so I can't really say anything. I'm on volume 14, so trying to get through it all. But it's been good so far. I can't complain. Um,
yeah,
but yeah. All right, I guess you ready to move on, Ben?
of course. Um, so a couple of weeks ago, I think before we were supposed to do last week's episode,
Mm-hmm.
um, there was anime in New York City, or I think it's called Anime New York City. It's like it's just a big anime convention in New York City,
Yeah.
and Isayama, the author of AOT, went there. He had a panel during that, and basically he's talking about how he's just talking about his story, and he brought up the fact that he's like, yeah, I think I really messed up the ending,
Aw,
and
he did.
because whenever it happened,
Sorry.
fuck you, Joseph, you're
Sorry.
so mean. Anyways, whenever that happened, where whenever he finished there's a lot of like, what's the word, backlash because everyone hated it. Everyone hates. I can't say that. Everyone hates endings. for some reason, especially his. I don't know why. It's a great ending. I hope they don't change it in the anime because people are saying they might, but they better not. Anyways, but because of all of that backlash and hate, he thought he messed it up, and so he was like, "Hey guys, I'm really sorry. Like I know you guys are fans of my story, and I'm really sorry for messing it up."
Mm-hmm.
And the whole crowd just like burst out like, "No, what? No, no, like."
Oh.
And so he started crying on stage. So that was a really wholesome moment.
Yeah.
That shows that the ending is not as bad as everyone says it
Is
was.
that what happened, Ben, or were people just consoling him because they felt bad?
They might have just felt bad because they got called out by the author
Yeah.
himself. So
No, but like I said, I've never read Chain or AOT. I'm watching the whole show right now, and I mean, it's been so far. It's been great. I mean, we've talked about this before when part two was on. I really don't see how they can f it up, man. I really don't. Especially, I don't know. I'm on volume 30. I have volume 30 of the manga of Attack on Titan. I
okay.
just bought it with Ben the other day, and I mean that whole volume is stuff that we've already seen in part two. So there's like only what 3 volumes left of
Yeah,
content of
34.
yeah. There's like 3 or 4 volumes left of manga, and I'm like, I don't see how he could f this up, dude. I really don't see how he could f this up.
I
And
think he messes it up. It's good. It's a
so
good
I
ending.
have a friend who's read the whole thing, and he said he wasn't a fan of the ending. And then he said that
Oh,
the second, whenever he came out with more chapters to try and fix up the ending, he said that he made it worse, and that, but
I
he
think
said that his reasoning was, or my friend was saying that because apparently I don't know if this is true because I haven't read the manga. He said that he ends the chapter or the volume or something like that on a number that is very specific and um, Nordic. I don't know, like what's like the Thor, all those people who Norse mythology style.
yeah.
He said it's
What?
like a specific. He said that they try to end it on like a specific number that's important in Norse mythology.
Like the chapter?
The chapter or volume or something. He said that there's a number that's important. Um, and that
I've never heard that.
oh okay. Well, I mean I don't know. That's what he was saying, and that he was trying to rush it and get to a certain stopping point for some reason, so we could like end it on like because you know obviously he's very into his symbols and whatnot, and callbacks
Yeah.
and all that. So that's what I've heard, but if that's not true, then I don't know. I don't see why he would end it with so many left questions left unanswered. That's just what I've heard. I've heard that there's just it's not that it's a bad ending, or that I'm sorry, he didn't say it was a bad ending. He said that it was more of like a it was just an ending, right? You know, it
Yeah.
wasn't great, it wasn't bad either though. But apparently by adding those more chapters, it just kind of felt more you know, it just left a sour taste in the mouth more than like a extravagant ending. So
Yeah. I
I don't
mean,
know.
the that because the ending at first, I thought it was okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. I liked it. But then he didn't add chat. He added a few extra pages to like
Or that's what it is. Yeah.
try and I don't know. I don't think those were necessary,
Mm-hmm.
but they're there now. It's just more. It's not really. It's just more of concluding the story, not really like trying to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it does. It does.
Yeah,
Um, but wow. I mean, that's just interesting. But do you have the final volume, Ben, already?
I think so. I should. I remember I bought it.
Because I was gonna ask if they have those extra pages that he added in it.
Ooh, I'm gonna check real quick. You're right.
Yeah. Because I don't know if that would be interesting if it's not in the actual English volumes. Because that seems like an important thing to have. I'm sure it is, but you know how it is. Oh, here we go.
Spoil you right now.
I know. I still have my volume too. It's just unopened.
Wait, it's right here. God, Mikasa, and Bird Armin.
Oh, so it's in volume 34. It's not 30.
But it's in like an extra thing in the back.
Uh,
Attack on Titan School casts.
oh,
Look, I don't think this is not a spoiler.
Ben, please don't
Yeah, the
spoil
extra
me.
pages are in there. But
Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh, I don't want to
these
get
aren't
spoiled.
spoilers.
No,
It's
I
not.
don't want.
Look,
I don't even
it,
care.
dude, it's not. It's just not part of the story.
What, do you have spoilers on the other page?
No, I just don't know what the dialogue says in case.
Oh, okay.
Look, I am not gaslighting you.
Oh my god. Okay.
I just thought I was gaslighting you.
It's not
The
that I thought you
box
were
is open.
gaslighting me. It's just I really didn't want to get spoiled, and you were making me nauseous. But anyways, while Ben's putting that away, I think we should move on to our next news because we're a little behind on schedule. So
Well, it's gonna be a longer episode since
that's
we
true.
have
That's true.
two
Well,
weeks to cover.
is there anything else you wanted to say about AOT or
No.
okay? All right, man. Well, moving on then. A show that I do love and that Ben needs to start watching soon is Love Is War. Kaguya-sama Love Is War to be exact. For those of y'all who are not following, season 3 just concluded a couple months ago, I want to say, a month ago or two, and it just got announced that there's going to be a movie being made after the events of season 3, and I forgot what it's called, but it just got a new trailer along with an opening theme, which is really cool. I haven't watched the trailer yet because I haven't watched season 3. I'm waiting for Ben to catch up so we can watch it together. And then we also got announced that it is going to be dropping and coming out in the U.S. theaters February 2023. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, it's very soon actually. So in the next 3 months, we're going to be having it in theaters. So I'm definitely going to watch it by then. Ben, hopefully you do too. So hopefully you finish the show before then.
Whenever you say in 3 months, that scares me. I didn't realize how close to the end of the year we actually are.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, we both have only a few months left of school. Or not months, I mean weeks. 2 or 3 weeks left of school before it's all gone. So that's crazy. But yeah. So hopefully it's all Gucci. And it'll be good. I'm excited to watch it. Love is War has been a show I've really enjoyed. And I love keeping up with it. So I can't wait to watch season 3 with Ben. Hopefully if he ever gets around to it. Okay. All right. Well, moving on. Ben, you want to take the next topic here?
Of course I do.
I don't think you
To
do.
all you Dragon Ball fans,
Yep.
I know the manga has on.
That one person in the crowd. Sorry.
Um, I know the manga has been on hiatus for a little bit, but lo and behold, it is returning on December 20th.
Oh.
I should have linked it. We got a first look at it, and it looks like we might be seeing, what are they calling it? Beast Gohan sometime soon in the manga,
Oh yeah.
because the announcement that was released, or the illustration that was released with the announcement was a picture of Goten and Trunks in their teens. So we'll probably be up to date with the superhero movie. And it'll probably continue in that time span.
Let's get it here. I'm excited, and I really hope Dragon Ball comes back soon rather than later because I miss it. I used to love Dragon Ball in early high school, and
Mhm.
it's just such a good series. I know it's very bland now, but it's kind of cool. I'm excited for the next piece of news, Ben.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought this was fake.
Oh,
So, I'm officially divorcing the Boruto show. Still married to the manga, though.
okay.
Just want to make that very clear.
Oh, yeah, I mean you have to.
Because I don't want you thinking I watched the show.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nope.
No. Shun. Anyways, and then a new filler arc just started, and you will not guess what it was. Or what it is.
I don't want to know. Does it have to do with the Akatsuki? That'd be pretty funny.
Joseph, you never in a million years would you think this is what it is.
It's a filler arc that's going on right now.
It's a filler arc that just started. I saw it on TikTok and I thought it was fake. So I looked at the Boruto episodes and it's real. Well, just give me a few guesses, then I'll tell you. What do you think it could be about?
I thought one would be the Akatsuki. That would be kind of cool. If some of the dead members get resurrected or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I could see it being another flashback arc.
Okay.
Or like where they go back in time, like mess with time again.
Okay.
Maybe something with girlfriends. Maybe something cringy like that.
Okay.
Am I in the ballpark with any of these guesses? Oh
No.
no. Jiraiya. Does it have to do with Jiraiya?
No, we already got an arc with that.
That's true. I'm just trying to think of what could be so bad that like it's like
I'm
that
telling you,
bad.
whatever you're thinking, think worse. Like it's
He learned he goes to school or something like that for a whole arc. I don't know.
are
Yeah,
you
I
done?
give up. Just tell me.
It's Squid Games.
You're.
They are in a death match that is formatted the exact same way as Squid Game.
What is that? What does it even mean? What is that?
The episode ended where Boruto and his little gang of whoever filler characters walks into a room full of beds and a bunch of other contestants. And it's a guy
Oh,
in the intercom like blah blah blah. This is a death match and you'll win a prize.
it's Boruto from the Squid Games.
I'm
Oh
saying, yeah,
man.
I can't defend the show
Is,
anymore
so
like I
is the
was,
manga
but
actually Ben? If the manga is actually good, I will dead ass start reading it. Like I will buy the
the manga is
volumes and I
good.
will actually
This
read it.
latest chapter was crazy because it revealed something really cool.
So do you think it's worth getting? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I love the cover, the volume covers, and the art's pretty good too.
I might get into it. I don't know. There's so much stuff I want to read, dude. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. But well, that's good to know that at least the manga's doing good. But whatever. Just take away the next topic, man. I can't even. I don't even want to think about it.
Stupid. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about how one was making a new manga called Versus, where it's a battle style manga
Hmm.
against with like heroes against demons, and we finally got our first look at it. Um, and it looks pretty similar to One Punch Man, even though it's different authors or different
Artist.
drawers. Yeah, artists, drawers. What an idiot.
It's
Yeah,
pretty cool. Do
pretty
do
cool.
you think it looks promising?
It does. I mean, uh, considering he's the author for Mob Psycho and One Punch Man does done really good.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that'll be the case for this.
Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I'm excited to see what's to come, Ben. All right. Well, final news topic. Um, and then here we go.
Yeah. So, I
Mid.
think the week before last week, I said that Tokyo Revengers only had a few more chapters left,
Correct.
and it finished while we were gone. I think, pretty sure. No, it's officially done. I just don't know
Damn.
if we talked about it. But if we did, just reiterating the fact that it is done. It
Mm-hmm.
is finished. So that is another new gen that is finished.
That's a good thing.
So I'm always thinking about this, like, what happens when all the new gens are just done? Like,
Wow.
there's gonna have
Is
to be
that
another new gen.
is that considered a new gen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. What would you consider all the new gens? All right. I'm sorry if you want to finish your. Oh, you have them there.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Yeah.
see.
Well, these are the ones that are done.
Uh.
So the new gens that have finished manga wise
Mm-hmm.
are Doctor Stone, Promised Neverland, Haikyuu, Demon Slayer, Fire Force, and then My Hero is almost over.
Is Jujutsu
And
Kaisen
then
almost over, or
I
do
don't
you know
think
anything about that?
we don't know.
Huh.
And then AOT, it's kind of dipping its toes in between old gen and new gen,
I
but considering
consider
they're
that.
finished,
I consider that an old gen.
there. But considering it's very popular right now and the manga just
Mm-hmm.
finished,
Yeah.
I'll say it's done.
Yeah. That's wow.
So we still have like, do I dare say Boruto? Yes. We still have Boruto, we still have Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen,
Yeah. Wow.
uh, Blue Lock. Blue Lock's almost 200 chapters in apparently.
Oh wow. Wow. It's a long
Yeah.
show. So it's gonna be here for a
Uh,
while.
Yeah, we saw Chainsaw Man Part
Mm-hmm.
2 starting. What else do we have?
I'm trying to think.
Kaiju number 8, that's a new gen manga
Yeah,
that's getting an anime.
yeah, that's a good one. Rent a Girlfriend.
So, Rent a Girlfriend, Dress Up Darling,
Yeah, all those goodies. Yeah, it is
All the
kind of weird
Night.
to think about that, huh? Um,
But these are
wow.
like some of the big hitters though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like Demon Force, Demon Slayer.
In force.
I know Haikyuu is getting its final movies. Doctor Stone's getting
Wow.
season 3. It's just kind of like what's gonna happen after all these
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to
big hitters
see.
finish with the anime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what's gonna be on the come up next. I mean, I don't really think we've heard of anything crazy new that's coming out, right? I mean, would you? Oh, you could also consider Mob new gen, right? I
Mob,
would.
yeah. I don't know if Mob is over though. I don't know if the manga's finished.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't know, but
Might be actually.
I don't know. That's a good question. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think that's all the news we had for today,
Oh,
guys. Oh, did you just get
it
spoiled?
ended in 2017.
Oh shit.
So we
So
might be on
yeah.
the final like
Well, okay, that's what they posted. They said that it's
oh yeah.
they said it's the final arc, but is it actually the end? Like, is this it?
I might be.
Wow, that'd be crazy. Shit, dude, this really is a stacked year, dude, for anime. I'm sorry,
Oh
it's so
no,
good.
it definitely is.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that leads us into yeah, Spy Family I consider a new gen. Um, but yeah, let's just I mean, yeah, there's so much good shit out right now. It's crazy, and I love talking about it all. So it's a lot of fun. It's definitely a great time to get into anime as well. Um, but yeah, without further ado, Ben, I think you ready to get into the shows? It was a great little news segment we had that went on for quite a while. So, um, you ready to get into our shows?
Of course.
All right. Awesome. Well, so again, guys, we did miss last week, which was very unfortunate. We tried recording, I really did, but my audio wasn't picking up Ben's mic for some reason. So we were just like, it's
Wait.
Thanksgiving break, let's call it, and we'll just pick it up next week. Um, so yeah, we're gonna be covering 2 episodes, but I mean, honestly, Ben, looking at it, it's kind of crazy. Besides Chainsaw Man, I feel like the last week's episodes were all kind of mid, not mid, but like they were more
Awesome.
not mid, but I feel like it was finishing up like the other arcs that have been going on, like Mob
Oh
Psycho,
yeah.
Bleach, Blue Lock. Um, so, I mean, it makes our job a little
Wait.
bit easier for this week. So, like for Spy Family, I don't know. I just consider all of last week's episodes worse than these week's episodes, if that makes sense. Um,
Hold on. For Chainsaw Man, is it 2 episodes or just one?
this too.
Oh, because episode 6 was
Yeah, it was about
2 weeks.
yeah,
It was 2 weeks ago. Oh wow.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Um,
that's confusing.
No, it's all good. But all right, let's just start off with Spy Family. We're going to be covering episodes 20 through 21. Honestly, not much to say about the first episode. It was kind of a filler episode. Are you trying to think about it? um,
I don't know.
yeah. So what happens?
Completely.
Yeah, yeah. So what happens in the first episode? Pretty much, like I said, it was mostly a filler episode. It felt like Anya has to interview one of her family members for a job, and
Oh
she
fuck.
tries to interview her mom Yor, but it doesn't
Oh
really work out.
right.
And then she tries to interview, um, what's his face, their dad Lloyd, and she makes a fool in the class, and everyone's like, "What is wrong with your dad?" or something like that. Like she makes him sound like an idiot and just like a freak, and they all kind of laugh at her, which is kind of funny. And then the second half just deals with like a cipher code that she tries to uncipher. She gets help from Damien, but he doesn't really help her. And then she sends it to the one weird dude, Frankie, and then he thinks that it's like a letter from some hot girl for some reason. And it's a weird ending. I didn't really pay too much attention to it. I was kind of bored. Not gonna lie. Um, so it was kind of average. But this next episode was really good. Episode
I don't
21.
remember
So yeah. Well, that was episode 20. It was kind of very it was very
that.
mid.
Oh, I
Um,
don't remember the ending.
yeah, neither. Yeah, I had to go back and look. Um, but episode 21 was pretty good because we finally got introduced to a new character. Um, her name is Frost. I don't remember
Fiona.
her full name, but
Fiona
it's
Frost.
Fiona Frost. That's what it is. and she's bad, Ben. She's bad. um, so pretty much we get introduced to this new character, Fiona Frost. She's another spy who works with um, Twilight or Lloyd, and she has been sentenced to, or pretty much we get introduced to her as a character that. Sorry, I'm watching Ben. He looks real silly. Um, so yeah, we get introduced to her as a character. She's a spy, just like Lloyd, but she is really, really into her craft and also really obsessed with Lloyd, and she really wants to get with him, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah, whenever I thought that was just part of her, like she wanted to like be part of the mission, but then she kind of like got really obsessive,
yeah, she got
and
real
I was
into
like,
it,
oh, okay,
right?
he really just wants to fuck this dude.
Yeah, so she pretty much goes to Lloyd's house and talks to Yor, because she goes to talk to Yor and tries to like make Yor expose herself or just kind of show that she's like a waste of a parent, so that way she can kind of be like, oh, she's not good for the mission, therefore I should be her wife, because she's obsessed with Lloyd and really wants to marry him. We get like a little flashback sequence where Lloyd was training her, so she's his pupil. And it's just pretty cool getting to finally meet a new character and seeing how we finally got a somewhat of an antagonist now besides Yor's brother. Um,
Yeah,
so now it's just kind of cool to see how she's gonna play. I also loved Anya this episode too. She was a lot of fun.
I
Um,
didn't know.
yeah, the way she's like hugs Yor, and she's just like, "Oh, I love you so much, Mom. Like you're the best. I just really want to cuddle right now." And just how Yor gets all embarrassed. It's just fun. This was a good episode. This is what the standard should be for Spy Family instead of these goofy
Yeah.
off filler episodes. I just don't think that
So
they're as fun.
there was one point near the end where Fiona was watching Lloyd,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, "Oh yeah, that's a really fake smile. Like,
Yeah.
it's a really good job." But
Mm-hmm.
then, was he kind of genuine at one point?
That's what I thought. I thought that it was implying that he's been more genuine. He's being more genuine. Like the
Like he was
stuff.
like it was an actual smile, like
Mhm.
he actually cares about them and stuff.
Exactly. And like I liked the part too with the coffee when she's like, "What? He's not. He only drinks his coffee black." And then he's like, "I
Just
just do
puts milk
this."
in it.
He's like, "I do this to get rid of her awful taste," or something like that.
Yeah,
So it's fun. See, this is why I love episodes like this so much better than just like stupid episodes where Anya just trying to be a good daughter. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't know. I love Anya, but it just gets a little old. That's all I'm saying. But
yeah.
episode 21 was definitely a great episode. Excited to see where it goes from here. I don't know how many episodes are left. Like 4, maybe 3 at most.
Ooh,
It's coming down to
how
the
many
wire.
was in the third? How many was in the first core?
I thought it was 12. So I'm like, oh, it's only 24, right?
Oh, we're like it started October 1st.
I can pull it up.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, Penguin Park
6, 7, 8, 9.
was Penguin
That
Park
was
the last
episode
episode?
9. So we have like 3 or 4 more episodes.
Yeah, 3 or 4 probably. That's pretty crazy. That
Crazy.
is crazy indeed. But yeah, that was Spy Family. Not much to say about it, Ben. It was good. That second episode was a lot better. Getting to see
Oh yeah.
Lloyd interact with a new spy. I also loved when they're talking in code. I thought that was so funny.
How are they doing that?
It was weird. I was like, are they mouthing words like
I
while
thought they were
they're?
like being a ventriloquist or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really weird, but I thought it was cool. But yeah, that was Spy Fam. So similarly, like I was saying with Mob Psycho, we're moving on to Mob Psycho. We have episode 7 and 8 of Mob Psycho.
Forgot
Like,
about this episode.
yeah, like I was saying, so the first episode was just kind of it was kind of a segue into the next arc that's about to get set up, which apparently is going to be the final arc. And I forgot to put it down, but there was also a promotional video for the next final arc, which we can talk about after we're done with these 2 episodes. So the first episode kind of deals with one of the side character girls. She's the head of the telepathy club at Mob's school. And she kind of says that she's fed up with the guys like not really caring about the club. So she decides to quit and dismantle the club. But then all the guys are like, wait, we actually want to do this again. So they enlist the help of Mob to get a telepath, and they get Reagan as well to try and show her that telepaths are real and like this whole telepathy thing is actually real. So the first episode is them basically setting up that premise. So that's really all that happens. It's nothing really crazy. I mean, if I'm forgetting something, Ben, let me know. But I think
No, I know.
that's pretty much all that happens, right?
Yeah, it was kind of just leading up to episode 9, which was so weird.
It was episode 8.
Out of nowhere. I thought it was 8 and 9.
Am I?
Oh,
No.
no, 7 and 8. My
Yeah, it
fault.
is
Yeah.
7.
So yeah, so episode 7 was kind of just uh leading up to episode 8, and I think episode 8 is kind of leading up to the finale,
Yeah.
or what
So
it's going to be about.
I
So
don't.
episode 8
Yeah.
was
I don't even know how to describe
so
it. I don't.
came out of right field,
I would have
nowhere.
never. If you asked me what was going to happen in the next episode of Mob, I would not have guessed this in 100 years.
So the whole premise of episode 7 was they're going to go to this mountain to try to see UFOs. So they get to the top and they all get in a circle, and Mob uses his powers to try to send a message just into space. And a UFO comes down. And these aliens just come out. Just alien. It's so weird. What's going on with my teeth? Do you see that?
Oh wow, you got some green teeth there. You gotta floss, Ben. It's important.
I don't know. Anyways, so these aliens come out, and it looks like they're in a completely different art style with the whole actual anime eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird seeing them in Mob
It
because
was
Mob
very
is like a
yeah.
very simple art style, but
Mm-hmm.
they get abducted and they just go into space, and the whole episode is them hanging out with the aliens, which was so weird.
It was.
They
I
talked.
don't. Oh, sorry.
They
Go ahead.
talked really funny too.
I,
I don't know. It's a weird
it
episode.
felt like this was like a. I don't even know what the word would be. Like a parody episode or like. I don't know. It just
An
felt.
OVA or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Or like yeah, an OVA. That's a good response. Like I'm just trying to go back and look through the episode, and it's just like.
I remember like the main. What is going on with my Discord?
Like just going through it, I have no like there's just aliens, dude. I mean, the animation was pretty like it just felt like the art style was completely different this episode. Do you
Yeah.
think there's no way this was the episode with all the frames, right?
No, there's no.
But yeah, the aliens just it felt like if it was like some weird like Nickelodeon like cartoon or something like that. It was very weird. And then what was even weirder is they all get sent back down to Earth, and then for some reason though, one of the guys stayed up there with them.
I forgot him,
Yeah,
or he, and I think that's.
is what's gonna set up the next part, right?
I
That
think
seems
that's
the
just
most
a hint
important.
of, yeah, because like, um, he spends all this time with them, and then at one point he figured out how to convey to them. He's like, yeah, whenever you look into their eyes, that's whenever you can like talk to them. And
Hmm.
so he figured out, he told them that he wanted to go back to Earth.
Yeah,
But then he gets back to Earth and he's like, I don't really remember anything. So I feel like that's going to play into
yeah,
the next few episodes a lot somehow.
yeah. Agreed.
And if the aliens don't come back, then I
Yeah,
don't know what the
that's.
point of the episode
I was
was.
thinking the same thing. Like, is this gonna be a reoccurring thing, or are they just done? So, I mean, that's really the biggest
I,
question I have. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched the art, the Mob Psycho visual thing, the new
uh,
like trailer.
oh, was it not the one we watched after we watched the
Oh,
episode?
yeah, I was, but I just forgot what happened in it.
Oh, yeah. So basically, uh, in the trailer, technically it's not spoilers because it's a trailer,
Yep.
but it looks like mobs just fighting everyone.
Yeah, which
So I'm
is.
thinking that if the aliens are part of
Mm-hmm.
the next arc, they kind of either gets brainwashed by them or everyone else is brainwashed and he's fighting all of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
something along
And
that.
it's very. I'm looking at the trailer right now. I can see that the tone is like really different. Like all it looks
Yeah.
so gray. It looks like oops, hang on. Yeah, everything is so gray. It's just all dark. It looks very like desaturated. So
Yeah.
it looks like it honestly looks like a war arc. You know what I mean? Type vibes. This is
See,
what I'm getting from it.
that's what My Hero's supposed to look like, and it doesn't look like that.
I'm sorry, Ben. What do you want from me? That's
What do
funny.
you want from me?
So yeah, I'm honestly very excited for Mob. Um, some crazy stuff seems like it's coming down the line, and if this is the final series finale, then I mean, shit, man. I don't think it's gonna disappoint, Ben. If I was a betting man, I'd bet the over.
Overwatch is always an underdog.
Did you say Overwatch?
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Overwatch is always an underdog.
I'll say Mob. What?
Why did you
I
say
don't know.
Overwatch?
Shut up. I don't know. Mob Psycho is always an underdog.
Okay,
Because I don't know.
it's
Can
all
you
good. Sorry, that was just a
get off
weird.
my ass,
Okay,
Joseph?
sorry.
I didn't mean to say Overwatch.
All right. Well, moving on. We got Blue Lock. And as we talked about earlier, Blue Lock, they've been in the World Cup. Or not they have been, but Japan has been in the World Cup. And obviously, a lot of people are very excited about Japan doing well in soccer. And therefore, Blue Lock has been seeing a lot of success as well, which is very good to see. And I mean, I've been loving it, Ben. It's been a lot of fun. I was a little eerie at first. I was like, is this really all it's going to be? But I mean, I think a key to having a good sports anime, one, the animation has to be good and fluid to
Yeah.
showcase them moving like a certain way for the sport. And then I think, especially if it's just going to focus on the sport, I think the characters have to be on point. And I think so far
Yeah.
the characters have been really good.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Um.
so yeah, we have episode 7 and 8 of Blue Lock. The last episode, episode 7, finishes the fight between I think it was Team Z and then fudge. I don't know what
Team
Team Y,
W?
Team W maybe. Was it W? I feel like I would remember W. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's W because Kuon he betrayed them.
Yeah,
He gave info to Team W. It was
hmm
the weird dudes.
yeah, the weird smiley face guys, brothers.
That was
hmm
episode 6. And episode 7, that's when Shigiri
Yeah.
he breaks free.
So yeah, and I called that by the way, but I mean that wasn't a
I
big.
think we both
Yeah, I
called
was
that.
gonna say yeah. I was gonna say that was pretty obvious that we all saw that coming. So yeah,
Yeah.
Chigiri ends up fixing his legs by the sheer power of will, and pretty much yeah, he goes beast mode on the team and is able to start sprinting like a god. I mean Ben, if you watched
The way
it.
they animated it, he kind of broke the sound barrier, so I don't know what's going on there.
Mm-hmm. My guy was moving very fast in
But
that animation, but obviously.
whenever they did his backstory, I kind of cringed because I've seen people tear their ACL, and I'm like, oh,
Oh
that must hurt.
yeah.
And whenever they, oh,
Mm-hmm. But it's
it's-
good. It's good to see that he's doing good. And so yeah, they got the W against Team W, which was awesome. And then after
there's a
that,
tie, actually.
oh yeah, it was a draw. Sorry, it was a draw. They got the draw.
Silly Joseph.
Sorry, my bad. So now they're going into episode 8. They have the final match of this small tournament in order to advance in Blue Lock. And I mean, tensions are high, right? We got Kuon still who cheated and is now not going to participate in the game. So he's
That's
just
so
going to
fun.
stand in a corner for the right field for the 90 minutes. He's just supposed to stand there. But I have a feeling he's going to do something, Ben, to help
I don't
out.
know. I I don't because they made their team comp around
Team comp.
him not being there. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
No, I know. It's just funny hearing that. But yeah, no, I agree. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out. But we also got to see this new team. I forgot what were they Team V? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Team V.
Yeah, Team V. And we get to see that they have these two main guys who are supposed to be really good. This Killua looking ass, and then we have this guy with purple hair who looks very feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get their backstory, and pretty much I mean, the white haired dude who looks like Killua is pretty much just a guy who doesn't really have any. He's very good at video games, but he just doesn't want to put any effort. A lot like Shikamaru from Naruto. That's what I compared him to.
What a drag.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play. I mean, we already got some good. They already scored a first goal, Team Z, or Team V. Sorry, they sound similar. Um,
Yeah.
but it was an interesting episode. It was really just setting up the next episode. But it was cool getting to see how, I mean, every game has like a lot of stakes really. So it was cool getting to see. I really liked the part when Isagi is he gets back from practicing and he's there and he's like, why am I shaking and all this, and then that one dude who looks like that one guy from Attack on Titan with no hair. What's his name?
Connie.
Connie. Yeah, the guy who looks like Connie and Blue Lock is like there. He's like, I could barely sleep. I've been shaking all night. This is it. This could be it for our career. So I thought that
It's
was.
funny because everyone was thinking that except Bachira because he was just asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone else was just freaking out, but he was calm as a cucumber.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. I'm excited to see where it goes from here, Ben. I mean, I was telling Ben, I was like, there's no way they should win this game.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, I mean, this team looks solid, and I don't know. I like how the main dude Ego is just like, hey, at the end of the day, y'all are all crap, right? So because you're here at the
Yeah.
bottom, so he's like, it doesn't really matter. But it's just interesting seeing the mentality that they're all going through and them trying to learn their own secret abilities. So it's been fun so far. I've been really enjoying it a lot. So
Yeah.
excited to see where it goes. And this was episode 8. So what? There's probably like 4 more episodes.
Yep.
If there's just 12. So exciting stuff.
On TikTok, everyone's saying, I don't know where they're getting this from, but everyone's saying that they're saving a lot of their budget for this next episode. I don't
Oh.
know how true that is, but that also means that next episode is going to be really good, no matter what the
I hope
budget
so.
is. But
Hmm.
because that Nagi guy, the killer looking dude,
Hmm.
he's supposed to be like one of the best players in Blue Lock.
Really?
Yeah,
See, so it's like, what's going to happen, man? I don't know.
I don't know how they're supposed to win against that. Like
Yeah,
they really need a win, or else they're not gonna make it through.
exactly. I'm curious to see if they're gonna at any point switch up the teams. You know what I mean? Like introduce new characters and have
Yeah,
some exit. Because it's like there's no way that this team is gonna make
like
it all the way to the
oh
end, dude.
no, they don't. They have a guy who's not gonna play with them.
Yeah,
I feel like there's only like three,
I'd say 3 or 4 that
four people.
are like the
We have
main squad.
Isagi,
Hmm.
Bachira,
Can you tell me what they look
Kunigami.
like? I don't know any of their names.
So
Isagi's the main dude,
Isagi, yeah.
and then
Bachira is the dude that's always sleeping.
okay,
The gay one, the sus one.
okay, yeah. Is he was the one who was like doing like the face at the
Yeah.
beginning of the episode? Okay.
Kunigami is Ichigo,
Okay, and then the long
and then
pink hair.
Shirigi,
Yeah.
Shigiri, yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Those would be the ones that I'd say as well. Yeah, I would say those
Because
guys.
no one else we've really seen
Hmm.
anything. So I'm guessing if they do make teams, those four are gonna at least stay on it together.
Yeah. Okay, that would be cool. I could also
Yeah,
see the one who's like very mean, the one who like reminds me of Bakugo, being on the team maybe. The one who's always like, "I'm gonna
yeah.
kill this dude, I swear to God," or he's like very violent. I could see him though.
Oh,
But
I like
besides,
just compared to those four, everyone else just seems
yeah, very minor.
really average.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, maybe that one, the really tall dude
Yeah.
who like dives at
Yeah, I
everything.
was gonna say
Maybe
he's
him.
weird. Yeah, but no, yeah,
But
the rest
other
are
than
all pretty
that,
average. Yeah, I'd agree. Those main 4 would be the ones I'd choose as well. But
yeah,
I kind of yeah, it'd be cool. I don't know. I get Maze Runner vibes from this this show, which is kind of cool.
Maze, interesting. Squid Game,
Yeah,
the soccer
exactly.
Squid Game.
Exactly. So yeah, but moving on to another show that starts with a B, we got Peach. Um,
Each
yeah, Ben. I mean, if you want to dive more into this episode,
episodes are recording.
I'm gonna need you to explain
7 and 8.
a lot of stuff to me, please.
So, uh, right,
Or do you want
it's
me
gonna
to like explain what I know, and then you could fill in those gaps?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, so
Just go through the last 2 episodes and
yeah.
then
Well, all I really remember from episode 7, because it's been 2 weeks, is the main takeaway I got. Ichigo fights what's his face, the
ooh, oh, oh.
Guhon Bak, and loses badly. he breaks his Zanpakuto, and then Gu Hanbok explains to Ichigo that he's actually half Soul Reaper, half Quincy. That his mother was a Quincy, which I have questions about
Okay.
because how the fuck did his mom lose to some Reaper or to some Hollow, and die? Unless I don't know if this is like a retcon or if like I don't know, but it's because she died to a Hollow from what we're told, or from Ichigo's perspective at least. And if she's a Quincy vent, I don't think you should be losing to a Hollow.
Uh-huh.
um, and I mean, that's really all I got from that episode. It was pretty self-explanatory. We know the captain's dead. I also wanted to ask you this, Ben: is Kenpachi dead as well?
I, did you not see the part in the latest episode
What did they say? Is he dead?
where that guy came in to all the head captains whenever they were talking?
Oh, is that what he said? And then Soifon's like, "Why are you in here? I don't want to hear any more bad news."
Well, he was like, yeah, Byakuya and Kenpachi, they both survived, but they might not regain consciousness.
Oh, okay,
That
okay,
was his whole thing.
okay. Well, then why didn't Kenpachi go with them to the? Okay, whatever. We'll get to that in a second. So,
He's
anyways,
mid.
yeah. So
That's not.
we end up seeing. So yeah, I mean, isn't that really all the main stuff that happens in the episode 7? Right? Am I missing anything crazy?
No,
The fight. Ichigo
let's
breaks
sum
his
it up. Yeah.
Zanpakuto. Finds out that his mom's probably his Quincy. That's pretty
Yeah.
much it, right? Okay. And then episode 8. This was a bigger episode.
I know you at least missed two things, unless you just didn't say anything about it, but
I might not. I mean, you could tell me after I'm done. But
yeah.
so then episode 8 we have Ichigo, kind of helping out with the Soul Society. It's basically just a recover episode. Everyone just like kind of putting their heads together now and be like, what now? We just lost our
Yeah.
head captain. So is he the only real captain that died then? Everyone else is still. Oh, where was the white haired guy? He wasn't there. Is he also in critical condition?
No, he's okay.
Okay.
We see him in the episode.
Did we? I thought we didn't see him at all. Because like when all the captains were
Because he
talking.
doesn't. I mean, he's kind of always in critical condition, I guess. So,
Okay. So okay, well the only captain that's dead is the head captain then I guess.
yeah.
Um so that's crazy. But okay, so yeah. We get to see that Rukia and Renji are still alive. They're just really in bad shape. Or they're stable actually. Never mind, they're stable.
Yeah.
We see that Byakuya
Byakuya,
is in
he's
really
the
bad
best,
shape, and then apparently Kenpachi. And then we got to see my girl Soifon this episode. Oh, I missed her so badly.
Where is Yorichi?
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. The trailer really blueballed us, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen Yorichi at all. But okay, so what else? Okay, so the main big thing that happens in this episode is we get to see this squad that just comes out of nowhere. It's called Squad
Yeah.
Zero, right? So they're called,
Yeah.
and it consists of 5 members who apparently altogether are stronger than the entire 13 court guard team squad captains, whatever, which is
Yeah.
nuts to think about. And these are finally the 5 guys that Ben was hinting at in the trailer or in the opening. So we
Yeah.
finally got one thing checked off our list. We got to see these new guys, and they look pretty sick. And from the
They
small
are
amount of
sick.
power that they have shown, I'm already very excited to see what what these guys are capable of. And I loved how Soifon is like so against them, and she's like, "You just can't come in here and do whatever you want." And he's like, and then they're like, "Listen, lady, our job is to protect the royal kingdom. What is it called? The royal palace.
Royal Palace.
Y'all are supposed to protect the Soul Society. All right. Don't blame us that you messed up on your own job." And I was like, "Damn, dude." It's like,
Not
damn.
wrong.
He's not. No, he's not wrong at all. He's just speaking facts.
Yeah.
But it was really cool getting to see these new characters, and then we end it with Ichigo heading to the royal palace along with Renji, Rukia, and Byakuya, so the main Soul Squad, and Ichigo goes there and hopes to get a new sword, Zanpakuto, and then Renji, Rukia, and Byakuya go there to recover. I'm missing anything, Ben?
There are two things you missed.
Okay. Would you like to
Well,
explain?
I mean, you did pick up on one. We see Cone after a while. I know
Oh
we
yeah,
just didn't talk about that.
yeah. I didn't talk about that, but yeah, It's been, dude,
He
it's
just
been
kind of spawned in.
ages since we've seen that guy.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a minute. Um, but there was also a very important scene whenever Kisuke was talking to everyone through that screen.
Yes.
A certain
Okay.
someone popped up.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, we can go back in and look
Okay.
at it.
All right.
Because it does answer one of your questions that you had a while ago.
It does. I can pull it up right
It
now while
does.
we're talking.
Yeah.
Why am I
And then
shaking? Like very scared to see who it is.
and then we do see some familiar faces
Whoa.
whenever there's actually another thing that I didn't know actually.
である
Oh, that's
So
audio.
I forget her name, but the girl that launches everyone back up to the Royal
Yes. Yeah,
Palace.
her.
We see her again.
You're
Um,
hurt. You look alright. Thank goodness.
but we actually see her and Ganju talking to Ichigo's dad in a flashback.
Wait. What are you guys? The voice, could it be?
Oh god. Oh yeah.
Oh! Okay, I saw a glimpse of it.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, alright.
You
Sorry.
saw it?
Okay. Damn, okay. Wow, I didn't catch that. I heard that it was a voice, but I assumed it was. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to
They
you.
didn't show him in the manga.
Well, we don't know who it is. We just see the
Dude.
body.
Yes, you do.
Is it Grimjar?
It's Grimjaw.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Is it? Wow, actually, they don't show you. They don't show. They just show his body. They don't show his face.
Dude, you can see his scar. You see the
No,
hole
you
right in
don't.
his
I just
stomach.
pulled it
Yes,
up.
you do.
You see the hole in his stomach. That's all you see.
That's the only spot of a hole in his stomach. Who sounds like that?
That's crazy.
Either way,
Wow.
that's the guy who cut
who killed that
that
dude.
one Quincy. Yeah.
So I think I said it in the wrong car. That was pretty solid. That was a solid guess.
So you were Richie at first, just kind of off.
Yeah.
But
Wow, Grimjar's. Oh my god, that's awesome. One of the best fights in Bleach.
oh yeah.
Against Shinji.
So
Wow, that's
if you
awesome.
fast forward a little bit,
Okay.
whenever they get launched back into the Royal Palace,
Yes.
there's two things that happen there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
One is that girl and Ganju talk about an uncle,
And that's
which is
Ichigo's
apparently Ichigo's dad. So they are
cousins.
Yes. I didn't even know that.
Oh shoot! I totally missed that.
And then a few seconds later, there's some familiar faces that we see from the
Oh
left
my
side.
god! How did I miss this too? Okay, wait. The dude on the left is. I don't know his name, but he's in the final
The
arc.
guy with the white shirt?
No. The one with the like leather jacket with the fur.
Oh, Ginjo.
Yes. Okay, that's him, right?
Yes.
And then I don't know who the dude on the left or the right is. The one with the white.
The
shirt.
guy with which one?
The one with the white shirt or white outfit.
That's the guy who can whenever he cuts you, he changes your past or whatever.
Is he one of like in that group of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a Yakuya thought. That's him. And the other dude,
Who changed your past? Huh. I'm gonna have to see a picture
Yeah.
of him.
Tsukishima, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, because everyone who dies in the real world comes to the Soul
Oh,
Society.
yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How did I miss that part? I just probably thought that there were other people. I remember seeing this. Wow, yeah, I just assumed that there were other people.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
crazy.
I completely forgot about that, not gonna lie.
What?
That they were in there.
Oh, yeah.
Or that they're there. And I forget like they're humans technically, except Ginjo, but
hmm
everyone who dies goes to Soul Society, so
Yeah.
I wanna hear your thoughts on the Soul King, Joseph.
So
That's a
I'm
new topic for you.
yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say. So I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? There's a Quincy, the king of the Quincy's, so there has to be a Soul King. I'm assuming, right? But
Yeah.
in terms of who it is, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even give you a ballpark guess, Ben.
Oh yeah. I don't expect you to know that.
I mean, the more the cousin thing kind of was like putting that at the end towards that kind of would make me think like maybe it's that girl's mom, maybe, but that doesn't make any sense, or like parent at least. But
Yeah.
besides that, I couldn't even give you a ballpark guess of who I would think you if it's related to any of the characters. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you anything.
Really new person, but
Yeah, yeah, I figured.
it is not the first time he was mentioned.
Hmm. I believe
Because
that. I just probably forgot.
whenever whenever Aizen was getting sealed,
Hmm.
in his little speech, he was like, "I refuse to live in a world ruled by that thing." And that thing was the
The
Soul
Soul
King.
King.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. So
that's crazy, man. We're seeing all the major players coming to play now, Ben. This is really
probably
it, huh?
the one of the most important episodes plot wise,
Mm-hmm.
just because so many things got revealed, questions were answered, whatnot.
Kumjar's that's actually him. Oh, I'm so hyped to see him again. That's gonna be ridiculous.
How do you think he's gonna play into everything?
I mean, I think that he's just gonna fight, right? He's just gonna help out with the. He's just gonna fight alongside them. I don't, unless that the Iran cars have like a whole nother. Well, obviously they're still kicking for some reason,
Yeah.
so I guess it would depend if they're good guys now, and or if they're still maybe gonna help Aizen and fight. Maybe are still loyal to him. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. I don't know personally. Unlike you, I didn't read the manga because I wanted to enjoy the ride together as friends. But you know,
Still enjoying the ride, Joseph.
yeah, no, I know. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I really couldn't tell you how they're gonna play into it either. But I'm definitely excited to see how it goes.
Well, um, I've had my fun with Bleach. Now you can have your spotlight with Chainsaw Man.
um,
Know how
wow,
much you love it.
yeah, but damn, Bleach, dude,
Especially
that's
after this latest episode.
oh
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
wow, okay. I guess we'll just get right into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, these last two episodes of Chainsaw Man were amazing. It literally we've gotten to the point now where each episode just gets better and better.
Oh yeah.
Um, and I think that's just going to continue throughout the entire show of Chainsaw Man. So episode 6 is titled "Kill Denji," obviously referring to what happens in episode 5 in the Infinity Devil arc. Uh, we get to see the ending of it, which is amazing. I think this fight was amazing, Ben.
Oh yeah.
We get to see Denji jump into that beast and kill him for 3 days straight. They fight for 3 days straight, which was really cool. But oh, I guess that's the beginning of episode 7. Sorry, what happens in episode 6? Um, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's is
Is
that the
that
start of it?
is that whenever does it end with him jumping into the
Yeah, yeah. Episode 6 ends.
Triangle?
Okay, so I guess episode 6 is the start of the hotel arc, or it's when they're like fully in it, right? Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, so the episode 6 we get to see. I don't know the whole. Okay, the way it is shot. Every episode of Chainsaw Man feels like I'm watching a movie, dude. Like it genuinely,
Yeah.
the way everything is shot and set up feels like a movie. It is so damn good. Um, oh my god, we finally get one of my favorite manga panel shots in episode 6 of Power leaning on Denji, and she's like, "Let's go wrestle" or something like that. I love
I was
that.
gonna say. I think they were episode 7.
No, no,
One
no, no,
second,
no,
just
no.
like- I was like, oh,
It's
Joseph.
like they're just like kind of leaning on. She's like leaning on his shoulder and just kind of
Yeah.
like all playful. I love their dynamic. It's so much fun. Um, it's so good. What else happens in this episode? We get to see Kobeni really shine. I promise this is the most annoying she's gonna get. After episode 6, she's not nearly as annoying. They really just introduce her with a bang and kind of show that she's like really a scaredy cat. But we also get some
Yeah, I
back.
feel like they.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I feel like they kind of trick you,
Mhm.
with how annoying she is at first,
Yeah.
but whenever She's not so annoying later. We'll just say that.
Yeah, she's not annoying as much later. But right now we get to see her, and we honestly, I mean, it's kind of fair. Like she explains, we get a lot of backstory for her, and then we get some story for Aki and Himeno. But for Kobeni, it's really sad because she wants to go to college and she wants to be successful, but her parents only care about her younger sister or younger brother or something like that, or older brother, older
Yeah.
sister, one of them, one of her older siblings or younger siblings, and she's like, oh, they want them to go to college, and for me, I was either become a sex worker or become a devil hunter. It's like, damn, dude. It's like you're really in like, I don't know. This show's so
Hold on,
real.
before we leave the Kobeni train,
Mm-hmm.
what's this stuff going around with the the sloppy blowjob devil? Have you seen
I
that?
don't know, dude. I've seen yes. I don't understand it. I don't know.
Someone made like a flawless
Mm-hmm.
capture.
It looks
They're
good,
like, "Oh my
right?
god, they made it real!
Yeah,
They made it
they
real!"
made it real.
And Kobeni's like, "Yeah, I made a contract with the sloppy blowjob devil." I'm like,
It's so
did I
funny.
miss
I'm
something?
honestly glad. I was afraid a lot of people were going to be like, "This chick's so annoying," but it seems like from everything I've seen on Twitter and Instagram, it seems like a lot of people are like liking her a lot. Especially
Yeah,
after I think this last episode, episode 7, with her in her like cute outfit. I think that's really turned people's perception of her. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, no. So we get to see her backstory. It's very sad, and she just freaks out all the time. But my favorite part of this episode, we get to see Aki and Himeno's backstory together, and it's great. It is so damn good. We get to see Himeno tell the story about why Aki started smoking cigarettes, and we get to see her talking to him and just being like, "Don't die." We get the famous line, "Aki, don't please don't die, Aki," which is a huge deal later in the show. But yeah, so it's very sad. It's so good, dude. I love it. Himeno is amazing. She's stolen these past few episodes. I honestly forgot how much I loved her. In the manga, it goes by so quick, and like like, I think there's been a lot of people talking about how the pacing is really, it's very slowed down. I mean, it's still great pacing for an anime, but if it was the manga's pacing, it'd be so fast. Like
Yeah.
people were talking that like the Infinity Devil arc's like 9, like his fight is like 9 pages, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, or 9 like panels. I think they said it was really short. Like him
I mean,
killing.
that's kind of what they do with that's what they're able to do with animes. Like it
Yeah.
may feel really short in the manga, but whenever you're animating it, you have the freedom to add some
Hmm.
stuff uh in between it to make it last longer, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think the pacing is pretty good so far. It's
No,
definitely not
I've
as
loved it.
fast as the manga for sure, but
Hmm.
I like the way it's going right now.
Uh-huh. And then yeah, like I said, we get the scene with Aki and Himeno. Get it when Himeno offering him a cigarette, saying people in our line of work usually tend to die really fast, so who really cares? So she gives him a cigarette and is like, "Go ahead, just light up." And they start smoking, and then he says, "Only one time, only just this once." And then we cut to Aki in the present day asking for a cigarette, showing that he obviously has not stopped smoking. um,
Yeah.
so I don't, dude. I love the colors are amazing in this, dude. Like the visual they're so good, dude. And I also love
Yeah.
the way the Infinity Devil looks. Like he's genuinely very creepy, especially in episode 7, which we can get into now, which is called "The Taste of a Kiss."
Oh gosh.
So episode 7 ends or begins with Denji killing the Infinity Devil. He fights with him for 3 whole days straight because Denji's logic is he feels pain. We can do this forever. So I'm just going to do it until he asks me to stop. So that's what happens, and that's what works. So Denji ends up fighting the devil for 3 days straight, bro. I cannot imagine. And yeah, then they all end up escaping. Himeno carrying Denji. They all escape the hotel successfully with a part of the gun devil, which is really cool to see that they're working towards that main goal now, which is going to be the goal for the rest of the show. Um, them getting to eventually kill the gun devil. So after that, we get to where the whole episode is set in a bar, with all of Special Division 4 present,
Damn it.
and then what?
I no. This
Okay.
part scared me.
Yeah, so it was great. We got to see them all at the dinner table, eating some chicken, some snacks, and then drinking some beer, and just getting their party on because to celebrate the successful mission. So they're all there, and Denji's like, "What about the kiss?" And then Himeno's like, "Let me just get a little beers in me first to get a little tipsy." And then one of the guys explains that Himeno gets very like handsy when she's drunk. And then Denji's getting all excited, and then Makima shows up, our main girl
Oh yeah.
Makima, and she's like, "What's this about a kiss, Denji?" And there's a great dialogue between Denji having to be like, "Hey, I really want this kiss, but I don't want Makima to see because then I don't want her to think that, I don't like her." And we get the funny line where she's like, "Oh, Denji, you're gonna be kissing someone?" He's like, "Hell no." And then Himeno's like, "You ready for that kiss?" And he's like, "Hell yes."
Oh yes.
He's like, "Hell yes." So that's funny, just getting to see him act like that. And then we get to see before we get to the main event, Ben, we get an interesting little thing here between Aki and Makima. I don't know if you remember it, where Aki's like, "Hey, so what's the deal with Denji? Why are you so obsessed with him? Like, why do you want to like? Why do you care about him so much?" And then she's like, "I'll tell you if you can outdrink me." And then he orders 2 beers, and that kind of sets the whole thing going
Yeah.
of them all trying to outdrink her. And we see that the table is filled with beers, and she's still completely fine, while all of them are all drunk and groggy and passed out. Which leads us to the main event of tonight's podcast. Denji gets his kiss, his first kiss ever from a girl, from Himeno. It starts really well. It starts really well, actually. Um,
I don't even know if I want to listen to this.
Denji's like he loves it. They start kissing. Their lips start touching, and then he's like, "Oh, is that her tongue?" And he feels her tongue, like them touching. And then he's like, "Wait a minute, why is it so? Why is it so like gross and disgusting?"
Oh.
And then they push away from each other's faces, and Himeno has thrown up in his mouth. That is disgusting, Ben. They censor it in the anime because they censor vomit in animes apparently. Um, but in the manga, you
Oh,
see the whole thing.
dude, whenever that happened in the manga,
How disgusted
okay,
were you?
honestly, not as disgusted as I was whenever it's animated.
Really? It hit you that
Dude,
much?
I was like, I knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
This whole like as soon as it started,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as the show started, like episode 1, I was like, they're gonna have to animate that. And
Yeah.
then it happened. And honestly, I could have not prepared myself any more than I did.
Were you that
And
disgusted by it, dude? Oh
yes,
man, I'm
dude.
sorry.
Oh my God.
Wow, I didn't think it was that bad.
I just the fact that he swallowed it makes it so
Yeah.
much
Yeah,
worse.
well that kind of leads into the next thing where we get a flashback with Denji and
Ugh.
then or Power he swallows it cuz everyone's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then
Okay.
Power's like, "He's going to swallow it. He's going to swallow it.
I,
He'll eat anything. Denji will eat anything." And then we get a flashback of Denji and Pochita looking at some throw up and him eating it because nutritious, because obviously he came from a very poor, he did not have financial
yeah.
means, so he just took whatever he could. So he swallows Himeno's vomit, dude. And then we get this cute little bonding scene between Ari, is his name Ari? I think that's his name, right?
It's like
Arai,
AR
Arai, something
or
like that.
alright, yeah.
Yeah, Arai and Denji in the restroom where Denji's throwing up, and then he's just like, "Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Himeno can just be like that when she's drunk." We get a cute little bonding scene between them two. And then we cut to everyone leaving the grill or the bar, and Makima looking for Denji, but then we see that he has already gone home with Himeno, which leads us to
Did you know?
a beautiful scene with Himeno
It's
and Denji. Denji laying in bed, Himeno drinking some beer, and then kissing Denji again and transferring the liquid to his mouth via kiss, which is very cool. And then we end with Himeno trying to seduce Denji in bed, rubbing up on his body, feeling him up, and then asking him the question, "You want to do
you
it?"
want to do it?
And then it ends.
Honestly, that scene was so well
It
animated,
was
and
amazing.
I really like how they did it in the point of view of Denji.
Mm-hmm.
It just made it.
Yeah.
It was so.
I literally like
Wow.
I don't want to be like a horn dog, but like that like was very beautiful, that scene. Like, not even just because she's like really cute and attractive, but just because like it was beautiful art wise. Like, I think this scene is on par with the scene with Aki getting ready in the morning. I think the Aki getting ready in the morning was a little bit better, but I think
just
that animation.
there's a sense of like in the Himeno one, there's like a sense of just like
it feels real. It feels real.
It's just like you're there. It's like so.
I don't know. I haven't seen an anime like Chainsaw Man be able to like give me that feeling. You know what I mean?
Convey that.
Convey that feeling of like, wow. You know, that's that starstruck feeling. So it was a great episode and leaves you on a cliffhanger for next episode. Which next episode, I'm not ready for next episode, man. I'm not. I'm really not.
I can't wait till it gets to the point where the show kind of like snowballs. That's what I think about it.
Yeah, no, it does.
Like 100%. It starts off kind of slowly, so you know the characters, but then whenever it picks up, And
after the Katana Man arc, which is this upcoming arc that's gonna be, which is the final arc of part 1, or I guess core 1. Is it cores, right? They're doing cores.
Is it not gonna be?
I thought it was gonna be a core.
But it's gonna have 25 episodes, or like 26 episodes.
But it's not doing. I think they're doing a core. But, this core is going to end with the Katana Man arc, and the second core is going to be. It's going to be crazy, dude. It is going to be insane.
I love it.
From start to finish, it's going to be. Yeah, we haven't even met like Angel Devil, Beam. We haven't even met Reze. So many great characters yet that are going to be very, very finite parts of the show. So it's very exciting to be. If you're watching Chainsaw Man right now and you haven't read it, just know that this is only the tip of the iceberg. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we haven't even got to see her. Oh, we're gonna see it next episode. Oh my god, next episode we're gonna see Himeno's Devil contract in full, and that's gonna be fun. So that's a little teaser to get you excited. But as well, we're also gonna get to see the Katana Man and the Snake Girl. That's already been released in the previews. So yeah, by tomorrow this time it'll be out. That's crazy. So I'm excited. But yeah, Ben, I think that's pretty much all we have to talk about. It's been a very long episode.
Jesus. I don't even want to. Actually, what are we at? I guess we close to.
No, it's just an hour and a half.
I think it's gonna be our longest episode so far.
Yeah, that definitely will be. But that's good. I mean, we had a lot to talk about, so it was good. We had some good discussions.
We can just do a bi-weekly now.
Bi-weekly podcast. We could.
No.
Maybe we'd have to maybe during summer, but yeah, we'll see. But without further ado, Ben, I think that's all I got. What about you?
Yes, touch about something. I forgot. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give her your train of thought. But, yeah. Anyways, Ben, you want to take us out for today?
Is this the right episode number?
39. We're at 39.
Well, again, sorry for the week break, but
hope you all had a good
Thanksgiving. Hope you guys did enjoy your Thanksgiving. Let me talk.
My bad.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. You got a break from us. I know you guys needed that because. Yeah.
It can be a little much.
Now you got a longer episode, so you have to deal with us longer.
Mm-hmm.
But as always, before that, this has been episode 39 of the Talking About His podcast. As always, my name is Ben, joined by my co-host Joseph.
What's up?
And we will see you guys next Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't know whenever Joseph actually uploads these. I think it's Tuesday.
Tuesday morning at 10 a.m.
Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Yep. All right. See you guys later.
All right. Bye, guys.
In the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah. I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah.